Hey y'all, it's me again, Damaris, and I'm back with a new YouTube video. Okay, so this video is going to be based on mental health because mental health is so important, and I wish I would have taken my mental health a little bit more seriously so many times, and so many people don't talk about mental health, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Did y'all know that? Well, if y'all didn't, that's a fun fact for y'all to know. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So yeah, I never really took care of my mental health until this year, and it is just so important. And I know there's so many people in my shoes that have been going through PTSD, have been going through trauma, mental health issues, have been feeling depressed. I know there's people that don't want to be on this earth anymore, and I'm just here to tell you, you're not alone. You do matter. You are important, and to take very good care of yourself, and that I love you so much. And if you feel like you're alone, you're not. And if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm here for you. My DMs are always open to anybody, because I wish someone was there for me. And as an influencer, I don't see a lot of other influencers talking about women's rights or mental health or just sticking together. And we're a community. We're supposed to stick together. I'm not supposed to be the only one speaking up on these topics, you know? Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Nah. Anyways, y'all. So moving forward, I have a lot of updates coming. So I'm going to move back to Jersey. And instead of being in Miami all the time, I'm going to just come to Miami 1 week every single month. I'm going to still come here every single month because I have a lot of things going on in Miami. So I can't just leave completely. But I'm going to move back to where I came from, where I started from. I get a lot of love in Jersey, and I have my family over there and stuff, and it's just way better for me and my mental health. So I'm gonna move a little closer to home. I'm gonna show you guys my new apartment whenever I do move over there, but I'm still in Miami for now. But I'm moving to New Jersey soon, so I'm going to need like a full-on glam team because I have so many exciting things coming. So I'm gonna need a nail tech, a lash tech, a makeup artist. So feel free to DM me, rodamarisd@outlook.com, if you want to be a part of my team. And yeah, that's so exciting, y'all. But yeah, y'all, guess what? Guess what? I got my Instagram back. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, if y'all miss me on Instagram, I got my main page back, dearlybelovedxo. I also got 6 of my pages back, so now I have so many fucking pages that I don't know what to do with my life or with myself. But follow my main Instagram, dearlybelovedxo, and my backup one, butterfly.deee. Yes, that's right, butterfly.deee. And I have another page too, Life of Maris XO, and then my Finsta page where I post all the weird shit because I'm low-key a weirdo. Follow me there too. Only One Maris. So yeah, ta-da! So yeah, if y'all want to collaborate with me, work with me, if y'all need a brand ambassador, if you guys want me to make a YouTube video review on any of your products, feel free to shoot me a DM, rodamarisd@outlook.com. Now let's get this video started. Let's get this party started. By the way, do y'all like my makeup, y'all? I beat my face today by myself. I think it looks so cute. I love how I put on my eyelashes. It's giving me that little chinky eye look. I love it. So yeah, y'all, I'm going to give you guys a little more background about myself and about my life and who am I, and a life update, because yeah, a lot of people don't know much about me, or to the people that have just found me, it's gonna take way too long to go back to all my old videos and find out more about me. But my name is Damaris. I am from the Bronx. I moved to Jersey when I was younger, and now I moved to Miami when I was 17 years old. I'm 24 now, so I've been out here for the last 7 to 8 years. Who am I? How did I start? So people always wonder how I grew so many followers and how I started my platform. I did it for myself. Ain't nobody put me on, because I hate when people try to say, oh, they see me with somebody and they put me on. No, because I had a name for myself before people even had names for themselves. I put a lot of people on. I've been on for the last 15 years, like literally since I was a little girl. So yeah, y'all, it all started on Facebook. That's how my legacy started. But yeah, people used to always be like, who is this? And they always used to make fun of me because they used to say I had a big forehead and I always used to hide my forehead. And they used to say I have a high squeaky voice, and I always used to talk my shit. Like, I didn't care what nobody thought, so I would just always go viral. Every video that I would make, people would be like, oh my god, her voice is so annoying, oh my god, she's so annoying. But I've always, like, my platform has always been spreading positivity. Like, if I go back on my Facebook now, when I look at posts, I'm gonna show y'all my Facebook. Though I got 50,000 subscribers to this day, but I be disabling my Facebook because the people on Facebook, they a little retarded. I don't know, they just got anger issues. I don't know, they're judgmental, and I don't like that. I don't like judgmental people, so that's not really a platform for me. But that's how I started. I got lit off Facebook. All my pictures used to get 3,000 likes, 2,000 likes, 1,000 minimum. Everything I would post went viral on Facebook because I was just the viral queen. And then I went to Instagram, and it migrated to Instagram. Then I went to YouTube, Snapchat, you know, y'all get it, TikTok. But I started on Facebook, and people was like, oh, what made you start posting on social media? So growing up for me was very difficult. My parents got divorced when I was younger, and I came from an abusive home. I don't really like talking much about it because I love my parents to death. I love my mom and dad to death. Were they the best parents? No. Were they financially good parents? Yes. Mentally? No. They were always arguing. Most of my childhood, I just reminisce on hearing my parents argue and argue. I remember I used to crawl out the window and just stay sitting on the window ledge, like staring at the moon. And whenever I thought the arguing would be finished, I would crawl back inside because I was little and I didn't want to hear that. And I was just so confused. I was like, why are mom and dad arguing so much? And they were always at work, so we always had housekeepers, and they never really took care of us much. We would just see them at night, but by the time they would get home from work, it would already be late and we would be sleeping. But I'd always get woken up out of my sleep hearing them argue, and it used to make me very upset. And then my parents got divorced, and then my mom turns like a little crazy. She was heartbroken, and now that I'm older, I understand it. But I wish she could have been like, I don't know, show us more love, because I never really had real love. I never had a mom that was a best friend, a mom I can tell anything to, a mom that I had a close relationship with. And mom, I still love you. I don't want to like bring her down or try to say anything bad about her, but I did not have a healthy environment growing up. I didn't have a supportive mom. My mom resented me a lot. I was always the black sheep of the family. I think I reminded my mom of my dad the most, so I would just get treated unfairly. I was never allowed to do anything, and I was so innocent. I was a straight A student. I would do so good in school, but my mom would not let me hang out with friends after school or do anything. Mind you, my sisters were allowed to hang out with friends and do stuff. And we're in New Jersey, like in a safe area. And she was just very, very strict and very controlling, very manipulative. Every weekend we were forced to go to church with her. We were forced to do everything that she wanted to do. So we really had no say. My mom was so strict. It's like, you have to do this, 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 and that. She always wanted me to be a dentist growing up, and I was living life to please my mom, but I never lived life to please myself until recently, until I'm like, I'm unhappy. I'm just gonna start living the way I want to live my life, because I lived my whole life trying to make everyone else happy. When am I gonna start living life making my own self happy? So yeah, moving from New York to New Jersey was a big transition. I moved to a really racist town. Me and my sisters were one of the only Hispanic people in that whole entire town. There was like 2 other black people, and it was just very, very racist. So it was hard for me to fit in. So I went from being popular and having so many friends to having no friends at all in high school. And at first they used to try to bully me, and I was always a very, very, like, you know, nice person. So they would bully me, they would make fun of me, they would make videos about me and publicize them on YouTube, and the school would do nothing about it. The school would not care for me, they would not defend me. The other girls would never get in trouble, they would not get suspended. Like, it was just very unfair for me, and I allowed them for the first year. And then after that, I started getting my voice. And my older sister, she was in a grade above me, and she had 2 grades above me, and she had lots of friends, and it was her senior year, and it was my sophomore year. And she would defend me with her friends, but that wasn't enough. So then when my sister graduated, I was like, shit, now I have to defend myself. But since I had no friends really, and my mom was very strict, and I wasn't allowed to do much, I turned to social media, and I went on Facebook, and I blew up on Facebook out of nowhere. Nobody liked me in person, nobody liked me at school, nobody liked me at my home. I was resented in my own family. So I turned to social media, and I blew up on social media, and for the first time in my life I felt accepted, and so many people loved me, and everything I post, I just felt like I was important. And my parents hated that about me. Like, they were like, oh my God, you post too much on Facebook, that's embarrassing. Oh my God, everybody's seeing you. They used to do whatever to try to keep me off social media. They would take away my phones. They would not pay the internet. They would just do little things so I wouldn't go on Facebook. But I would always find a way. Even if I had to log into the TV, I would still go on Facebook, because Facebook was like my escape from reality, and that's where I could connect with all my followers. And that's why I love my followers, because for years I've been talking to certain people that just make me feel better about myself, because I have been through a lot, and I never really took care of my mental health until this year. And that's my biggest regret in life, is not taking care of my mental health. So yeah, school was like my way out. In high school I had no friends, but I would make friends with the teachers, and I was always very, very educated, very, very smart, always a straight A student. Like, I graduated top of my class, my little Spanish ass in that room full of racist white people that try to bully me. Yup, that's me. I was the smartest one in my class, period. I got a full ride scholarship to Barry University. School was my way out, literally. And I'm gonna talk more about my high school experiences. But then I moved to Miami, and then I went to college, and it was like the best year of my life. 2015 was literally one of the best years of my life. And then after that, 2017, I got raped on June 6, 2017. June 6, 2022, which is this June, I am going to drop the story about what happened to me. I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. I've also been writing a healing book for people that have been in similar situations, so that they can heal too, because it hurts me. Like, I am for women, and I want to devote my life to helping women, because I wish one day someone would have helped me and would have been there for me, and I felt like nobody ever really cared for me, so I want to care for women. But yeah, 2017, I got raped. Then I went through a lot of mental health issues. I lost a lot of weight. I would be embarrassed to go to school. My grades started declining. I would start wearing hoodies. I would just cover myself. I would not go outside. A lot of my friends turned on me. It was just a very hard time period for me. And then I just felt hopeless and suicidal and depressed for a very long time. Then I found out I was pregnant when I was in college. And this was in 2018, no, 2019. I gave birth in 2019. Then I found out I was pregnant. I went through my pregnancy alone. I went through giving birth alone. Then I went through postpartum, and my mom was just very pressuring on me. And I wish I would have taken care of my postpartum. I wish I would have taken care of my mental health after rape. I wish I would have taken care of myself, because then I would not have been so vulnerable. I would have had more self-love, and I would not have put myself in that situation for domestic violence. So many times I wish I would have gotten help. I wish I would not have been vulnerable. But now, like, the mentality that I have right now, it took me a lot of pain to get here. It's not easy. It hasn't been easy. There's sometimes where I still want to give up. And And I have times sometimes when I don't want to be here anymore. And I'm like, God, why? Like, God, why? But I know God is going to bless me because I'm generally a good person. I'm just waiting on my moment. But I promise, like, I'm just going to devote my life into helping other women and letting them know that they're not alone. Because so many men in this world have breaking me down. And it's always women that uplift me. So yeah, this video is kind of more like to tell people to take care of their mental health, because sometimes if we're not mentally strong enough, it costs us the biggest mistakes. And I held myself back for so long, not loving in myself, not believing in myself. So many people believed in me, but I didn't believe in myself. I stopped creating content. I stopped putting out new things. I stopped taking pictures, stopped posting on social media. I was upset for a very, very long time. And that's why I'm saying I wasted so much time, so much money, so many days. Like, I wasted so many parts of myself that I can never, ever get back. And that all could have been prevented if I would have had the mentality that I have now. And that's why I just want to tell people that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to get therapy. Stop acting like you're so strong and you can handle it on your own, because sometimes we do need to talk. Because when you bottle in all your emotions, you just explode and you just create self-sabotage, and things just keep getting worse and worse. And I'm saying that from my experience. So that's really my biggest regret in life, not taking my mental health more seriously. And if you guys ever need anyone to talk to, like I said, you guys can DM me. My DMs are always open. And I promise I'm going to be more consistent. I promise I'm going to be more open about my life stories, because I have held myself back so many times trying to protect other people by telling my story. And I'm done saving other people, because if you guys didn't want me to say it, you guys should not have done it to me in the first place, period. So if you guys don't want to speak my truth, I'm sorry. That is my life. Like, I didn't want to be that weird girl that's always talking about women's rights. Well, that's who I am, because I went through it. And you know, a lot of people lack empathy, but when you go through certain stuff, you're more empathetic towards that situation. So since I've been through domestic violence, since I've been through rape, since I've been through bullying, since I've been through my parents resenting me, since I've been through all of that, I care so much for people that are in that same shoes and are in the same situation as me. And I have been through so many things in this life, and it's not because I'm a bad person, because I'm far from it. I've always been very, very humble. I've never been Hollywood. I could be stuck up if I wanted to. I've never been stuck up in my life. I've always been very helpful. I've always showed love. I act like a regular person. I don't think I'm better than anyone, and I'm human just like you. I just have a platform, and I just have a bigger name for myself. But that does not make me more special than you. That does not mean that you're not special either. That does not mean that you don't have charisma either, that you can't achieve your goals either. I'm not the only one achieving my goals. You can do it too. And that's why I'm here on this earth. And like, the best day of your life is the day that you find out what is your purpose. And I feel like my purpose on this earth is to help others, because of things that I've endured are not because I deserve them, but because God is going to use me to make an example through me and to show other people that it's okay. Because there are so many people that have been in the same shoes and are so broken, and that hurts my heart. And because I know exactly how it feels, and I know. And yeah, y'all, take care of your mental health. Like, that's basically what I'm sharing in this video. I'm gonna make so much more videos coming up. I've been very consistent, so just run my views up. I'm gonna be extra consistent now that I got my Instagram page back and I can promote myself all the time. List of things I do when I feel sad. I listen to music, turn on the TV, put some YouTube jam, start dancing. I go on TikTok, watch funny videos, make funny videos. I put on some makeup so I can feel confident, make myself feel beautiful. Ta-da! But yeah, I go to the gym, I go on a run, I make some dinner, I call my friends on the phone, I read a book, I write, I drink some tea. There are so many positive ways to keep your mind flowing, keep your mind healthy. If you're feeling upset, buy a journal, start writing things on the journal, write every thought you feel, write a journal and start praying to God and write your prayer requests in a journal. Go to a spiritual shop, buy some candles, light some candles, buy some crystals. You're deserving of love, and you will never Like, you have to meet the universe halfway. You can't just sit here and expect everything to fall on your lap, because that's not how life works. So if you want to be happy, you have to fight to be happy. Because I let depression take so much from me. I spent so many days, so much time in bed, so much time doubting myself, so much time hating myself, so much time looking in the mirror not knowing who the fuck I am. And that's so much time that I wasted that I can never get back. And I'm just angry at myself. And that's why I'm telling you guys, it's not worth it. There's so many healthy ways to remain positive. Do not let the devil win. Do not let depression win. Because if you do not heal your depression, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. And you are deserving of love. You are deserving of happiness. And yeah, y'all, I love you guys so much. I have so much coming soon. So stay tuned. And yeah, I've been very more open about my past and about all my flaws, because once you accept your own flaws, no one can hold them against you. So once you talk about the things that you were once embarrassed of, or once scared of, or once ashamed of, that just shows how strong you really are. But yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys so much. Love y'all. I just went crazy preaching, but y'all get the point. I'm gonna start vlogging every single day. Don't worry, y'all. Don't worry.